Sailor Moon Division! Oh my god, they're getting one each! Oh my god, they're getting one quarter in. I have to say, I like this more. I like it more! Okay, I'm sorry! I do like this more, okay? Blue, here we go, blue hair, blue flower, I called it there. But I mean it, I do, I like this more. God damn it, okay? Oh my god, see? This is what I want! This is brilliant! See, I'm in love. This is the best thing ever. This is the greatest thing ever. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I like this more than the next one. Okay, now it's gonna have a screaming thing. Yeah, they got my giant. I'm sorry, but this is by far my favorite so far. I love this, okay? I love this so much. I feel like I'm apologizing, like, oh man, this is awesome. Like, I like this more than I like the normal performance. I'm a broken anime fan. I'm just like, you know what? I actually kind of like this more than seeing them in reality. I'm sorry. So, today everyone, we're gonna watch Unleash. Because Unleash, right, is Band-Maid, like, musical video anime opening, right? Because my last video was, of course, Band-Maid in, like, the Rocka Lady, Modesty Lady anime opening thing. So it's like, but now it's an anime of, you know, official, like, anime music video, right? It's anime, guys. The whole map that was Unleashed, right? Which is an actual anime, I guess, of Band-Maid. An anime opening. Yeah, because that's how to do Band-Maid from the Rocka Lady. Here we go. Okay, that's the red flower for blue flower maybe. I have to say, I like this more. I like it more. Okay, I'm sorry. I do like this more. Okay. Blue, here we go. Blue hair, blue flower. I called it there. But I mean it. I do. I like this more. God damn it. Okay. I'm a sucker for animated openings. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my god, see? This is what I want. This is brilliant. See, I'm in love. This is the best thing ever. This is the greatest thing ever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like this more than the next one. God damn it. I'm too much into anime. But I wear my red Uru shirt today. See? I'm all in mode there. Woo! It's happening. It's separated. Oh, that's fun. Probably the back and forth between the anime and live action. I'm like, this live action. Live action. Yeah, I know about the blue little flower, but I mean, I said it earlier, the red my red shirt today, but now when I look at the thing last time, so now I'm really like, very creative now. You're like stuck in this like car cave or something. I mean, you can make a teleporting, right? You can make a bridge or something. Yeah, but I like it. It's like Star Wars. That one each like a second move. Oh my god, they're Sailor Moon Division! Oh my god, they're getting one each! Oh my god, they're getting one quarter in. It's a medical shoujo anime! Oh my god, this is so awesome! Nothing into a spaceship jump out as well. Okay, now it's like gonna have a screaming thing. Yeah, they got my giant. They have to get some Power Ranger fusion here, yeah. Oh my god. Jag turned into Super Soldiers. Of course they did. They respect that. Oh my god. Too awesome. Guys. I'm not thinking much, I'm sorry, but this is by far my favorite so far. God damn it, okay, I mean, god damn. So if you're new to my channel, I'm a massive into Sailor Moon. I obviously grew up with Sailor Moon, right? Obviously, Sailor Jupiter is best girl. But the thing is that, right, that I have my figures at the office. I wish there was gonna be a goddamn Sailor Moon. I just really wish that I knew that there's gonna be a Sailor Moon kind of, magical girl, because I have all the Sailor girls at my office, at my shelf, and also, of course, Tuxedo mask. So I have like a shelf right next to me in the office, like a big office, and I basically only have figures there. Like one figure is all of the Sailor Moon characters in one of the shelf. So I have always like Deadpool and so on. I got like All Might. I got a lot of stuff. I have a lot of. I have like 300 figure strikes. So I have like 100 office. I have like Suletta, and I got Myrmonden, whatever. But so because normally I'm just like, oh, we can talk about this thing, Demon Slayer or whatever. But I was like, damn it, I have all my Sailor Moon stuff at the office. I also have a Sailor Moon shirt, but yeah. But anyway, let's talk about the video. But this of course was my friend. I was like, oh my god, it's Sailor Moon transformation. And so I love these scenes, but of course, like doing that classic like anime attack and face, right? No, but it's a great scene. Right? So they basically have a very classic thing, I would say, right, in Japanese, culture. Obviously, I referred to Sailor Moon earlier, but overall, right, they have what's called, magical girl shows, right, or Maho Shoujo. So Maho is magic in Japanese, and Shoujo means, of course, girl or like young lady or whatever, depending on context. So very common genre, right? But again, obviously, Sailor Moon is by far the most famous one, right? And in this here as well, right? They kind of combine the powers, which I also think is a very common thing in Sailor Moon. But that basically mostly comes from Power Rangers or the Sentai shows, right? Where they have Ranger Blue, Ranger Red, and so forth, right? And they combine their powers to be a bigger mecha, right? So definitely inspired by that too, right? They kind of make this like giant space cannon thing, and then they shoot this giant laser out. She's screaming, and they do like a massive beam attack. So it feels like a classic thing there from again Magic Girls or like Power Ranger shows or other stuff like that. But like I said, actually Sailor Moon is someone takes inspiration from that as well, right? And as a side note, when it comes to anime and again Sailor Girls, right, the color scheme is kind of the same, you know what I mean? The red one is a little more aggressive, so the blue one is smart, you know what I mean? So it's very classic, those kind of cultural things of the colors. Of course, the beginning, classic anime opening, right? Staring into the night sky or the abyss or something. No, but I said earlier, I'm like, oh yes, I love this! But it's good, man. It's classic anime, right? You can see that. I do love her earrings. There's a great detail there. This is actually something that I haven't thought about. She has earrings, otherwise normally. It's kind of like the cross earrings. So of course the flowers, right? And I said it earlier because, as in my last video, you have the blue and red team. It's the Uni thing. That's why we're in this shirt, right? Because it's obviously a red Uni. And actually, I have to admit here, guys, when I made this shirt that we're wearing right now, after I made it, because I made it myself, the shirt, right? But after I made it, like a week later, I was like, oh no, what a massive mistake. Actually, I hate this shirt. I think it's awesome, right? So what? But I also hate on this shirt, it's the same red Uni image on the back as well, but it should have been a blue Uni. It should have been a blue Uni. Red, blue flower, it should have been a blue Uni. I'm just like, oh my god. I was like, I had this shirt for like a few years now, and every time I love it, but I'm also like, I have to redo it and put a blue Uni on the back, It's like, I have to make a blue Uni for the back side. But yeah, because, she got the red rose stuff. And then of course she got the blue one. Right? Is that isekai? They gotta get isekai, right? Is Unleashed an isekai? Yeah, they get like pulled into some kind of dark abyss wormhole here, and they're falling in the sky here. They get an isekai. I always say it's an isekai. Yeah, it's an isekai. Everything is isekai. But I love these things though. It looks badass. Standing here on the cliff, right? Now they get like separated. I think the next scene. The band members, right? They're playing in real life, but they kind of have like an overlay of anime, right? Kind of there's like sparkling anime thing around them. So like this thing here actually is an anime thing then, or a drawing on top of the record. But this is a classic anime. You see the face, all the 5 faces turning into the beam thing. I'm like, God damn it! I love this so much. I don't even care about the song. I'm sorry, but this is definitely the best video they made. Definitely, okay. I'm sorry. This is so good. I feel like I'm apologizing because I'm sorry, but I just love this so much. Something that's super common, right, in anime. You can find so many examples of it. But this is a character in the opening, right, was standing in this kind of V shape. So, for example, Black Clover, right? Now, as a side note, I love Black Clover. Amazing openings. Like every goddamn Black Clover opening is a banger. It's like masterpiece after masterpiece. Obviously, the best one is Black Clover opening 3 and 10, of course, Rika Blacka. But I digress, but I really love them. But you get my V shape thing, right? If you're into anime, this here is a super common anime opening ending, right? So I mean, not ending, not the ending song, but I mean the ending of the musical opening. this is very, very common. At the last second, everyone is like, yeah, you know, they're standing in like a formation, right? And they're like, getting into that, like, let's fight. And also a cliff thing, you know, yeah, standing on a cliff too. It reminds me of, for example, so this here is the Zero Kara opening. You see how he's standing on a cliff pad? I don't know what it is, but anime openings, used like in the Band-Maid Unleashed, right? Standing on the cliff in the opening is super legit, yeah. So this opening here, they start, he's like standing on a cliff, you know? So she also stands on a cliff, right? Because everyone stands on a cliff. And then in the end of the opening, they're all standing on a cliff together. But like I said, like I like it, yeah. The Band-Maid opening is the same, right? You do something with anime and standing on cliffs, right? Yeah, it's like we have to have the opening on cliffs. Starting on a cliff, ending on a cliff, man. This is how animes are, man. We gotta stand on that cliff, baby. Go stand on that cliff, yeah. Preferably, like, the Zero Kara is great too, because it's like each character, right, is first flexing, you know, on each cliff by themselves, right? It's like my cliff, your cliff, that cliff, and that is like all on the same cliff, right? So they're doing like, it's like combining powers. It's so anime. Oh, that was great, man. I love this one. Anyway, guys, hope that the video was subscribed and have a great day.